With Spreadsheet.com, you can use form views to quickly and easily build online forms, where each form submission becomes a new row in your worksheet. For example, here we have a worksheet with candidate information. And you'll notice that we have columns already defined for first name, last name, resume, email, and so on. Now let's say we want candidates to be able to apply on our website, and each application should automatically become a row in this worksheet. We can do this easily in Spreadsheet.com with a form view. To create a new form view for any worksheet, go to the View selector and click Plus New View, then choose Form as the view type. We'll call this our application form. Click Save, and now Spreadsheet.com automatically builds a form for us and includes the first 5 columns as fields by default. First, let's add a description to our form. We can brand it with our company logo. And maybe set a nice background color. Now let's move the resume field down below email. You can do this just by dragging and dropping it, or selecting it and using the arrow buttons. Status is something we use internally to track a candidate's progress in our hiring process. So we don't want to expose that, but we do want new candidates to have a default status. So we'll make this field hidden and set its default value to Applied. We'll also make email, resume, last name, and first name required too. And we probably want to allow candidates to provide a phone number, maybe as an optional field, but we don't have a column defined for that already in our worksheet. So we can create a new column right here in the form view by clicking this plus button above where we want the field to appear, and then choose New Field. Now we can change the data type of the new column by clicking on the column settings on the right, which will bring up that column's data type dialog. Here we can choose Phone as the data type and give the column a name. Now we also want to capture the source of each new candidate as coming from our website, so we'll add the source column as a field and make it hidden, and default it to the company website value. Alright, now our form fields are ready, and we can change the default text for the form's Submit button to say Apply. And then below that, we can configure what happens when the form is submitted. For example, let's change the confirmation message that appears when the form is submitted. We can also have an email automatically sent to us, so we'll enable that option. Now our form looks ready to go, so let's try it out. Click Open Form to open the form as a user would see it. And let's make a test submission. Attach a resume file. And click Apply. Now, if we go back to our candidates worksheet and switch to a sheet view, we can see that our new candidate row came through with all the information from the form, including the hidden fields and resume attachment. And because we configured the form to email us whenever there's a submission, we see that email come through right away. This notification provides an easy way to jump to that row in the worksheet. Back in our form view, we can easily get a link to the form or code for embedding it in any external site by clicking the Share Form button. If at any time you want to disable the form, just uncheck this box and visitors will no longer be able to access the form.